it's like anything slightly wrong, he goes, no, I'm going to fix this. And I'm like, Dad, it's fine. Like, I'll just go. And he's like, no, I'm going to go make this right. And I'm like, please don't. Just, it's okay. And then he's also one of the people that is the kind of person that says, no, leave that there. It's their job to clean it up. That's the worst part about my dad. Everything else about him is great, but he does that. And I've told him, I'm like, please don't do that anymore. He's like, but it's their job.
Yeah, it's like he's technically not wrong, but like, you know.
It's like, you're not wrong, but also just be nice.
Yeah.
Which my dad's nice, but anyway, speaking of nice, we got two nice players in EX is Yousoro, I don't know why I said it like that, versus Indy Gray, who is rocking that Team Mana jersey, who I know that a couple of people in this region have started to get picked up by.
Yeah. Oh, we got Nightmare, the Richter player, I think Little Pack, Banjo, Little Mac as well. So that's like up and coming as an esports org.
Investing in the future of the game is I guess what they're doing, and a lot of people have been saying, especially recently, that Indy Gray has really got some promise as a player.
Absolutely.
We can see that already, you know, so he's going into a matchup against the Joker, where I think a lot of people would be rightful to say that this is a winning matchup for Joker, as most are. But, you know, Ridley is not one of the characters that gets overwhelmed by Joker's speed. It's simply the combo game that he's going to have so much problem with because he's so large.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Ridley just suffers from disadvantage. You know, he gets comboed like a super heavyweight, but doesn't live like a super heavyweight. But in neutral, you know, he's got really good hitboxes, really good speed, really good range. So...
By the way, I like what Indy Gray was doing there on that platform. He was like, oh, if he's just going to keep reflecting the fireballs while I'm sitting on this platform, ooh, no mash. And he was like, yeah, if he's not going to reflect these, then I'm just going to burn his Arsene.
Exactly.
Nice snare off the ledge. That actually gets the Joker off. Yeah. Really interesting. Twice he's gone for that. Now, Indy Gray, it's a very good strategy that's worked out for him once already. But doing that runoff, Pokemon Stadium 2 and large up B hitboxes go together like fine wine and cheese.
Oh my god, those intangible wings just it safely clips through the stage, so you just have to respect it.
You cannot challenge that move like you can a Firefox.
Yeah, although Joker, he could get some Rebel's Guard from it possibly, or you know, I don't know if Tetragarden would really hit him. But that might be something.
I'm always going to err on the side of yes, Tetragarden. just gonna be honest. Oh, he missed. Oh. He did not want to be on the platform for that.
Yeah, he wanted to short hop, I believe.
Short hop back and then read that roll in, but
not enough.
Yeah, not enough on that reflector either. I would recommend don't reflect the fireballs if they're fully charged, because chances are you'll get one at most if you're lucky.
Exactly.
See right there, you can see that Indy Gray knows where he needs to stand to shoot these fireballs right off the ledge and make sure that you get up on his tempo and not on yours.
All right, going for some guns off stage. They really can make it back from so deep. Oh my gosh.
Just stuff him out. Yeah. Those wings might be intangible, but a projectile will take care of that. All right.
Has him at the ledge, and yeah, Yousoro, you know, he has Karna to study off of, and you know, Karna probably one of the best ledge trappers in Texas. So you know, sort of taking a page out of his book.
And a little bit too with that Rebel's Guard. Karna's very Rebel's Guard heavy, and I've seen Yousoro use it a little bit more since Karna started returning back to the spotlight, and catching that aggressive approach from Indy Gray right there will put Yousoro in a small lead. Got to use the rest of this Arsene to its fullest potential to really capitalize on that, because otherwise he's kind of in danger going into the last stock.
Yeah. Indy Gray, he says that he naturally plays pretty campy, so I think he's been dealing with Arsene pretty well, just knowing when not to go in.
Oh my gosh! Just the single fireball. He knew it's all he needed. ...
not a lot, as they taught us in kindergarten.
I've not heard that one before.
It's for using glue.
Oh, okay. that makes sense now. I thought that was like a playground saying, and I was like, I don't want to know what that's about. Because children can be mean.
Now, speaking of children being mean, this teenager beating up on this dragon.
Yeah, this space pirate who is renowned for his ruthlessness. Now, I mean, still got the percent lead. At least he did. I'm not going to keep counting numbers because you can see for yourself. But Indy Gray, if he can pick up this ledge guard, like you said, Indy Gray is admitted to, being somewhat of a campy player, and if he can time out this Arsene, he's in a great spot. But being a big body, again, like you said, that can be really terrifying against Joker.
Yeah. Now,
oh my gosh! And that's a confirm, too. That up tilt to upper looks so nice.
Why? Well, I guess Ridley needs it. I can't tell if Ridley's high tier. It makes me so upset.
The only thing I can say for certain about Ridley for a positive side is that he covers above him extremely well.
Yeah,
that's what he does. You can't land on him, and Yousoro, he tried to land on him. That's the problem. That's why playing a character with like really good aerial drift performs really well against Ridley in general, because you can really mix up where you want to go, where you want to land, and Ridley's kind of got to get a read on that.
Yeah.
Indy had one.
Before all that happened, I was gonna say something I've seen from Nair's Ridley. He's a top player in Mexico, and sometimes he'll go for the up B angle downward as an edge guard, because it can spike you and just grab the ledge afterwards.
And it's a very powerful spike at that, too, so it's something you got to be careful of. And against a grapple recovery like Joker, that seems like it might actually be pretty solid.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we'll see if Indy is willing to go off stage a little bit more. I think he's doing pretty fine as well, so, I don't see him abandoning his game plan. That's something to keep in mind.
I think he's definitely going to try to stick with what he had last game, because it worked. It got him the W. And on a bigger stage like Town and City, if he's going to stick to this runaway playstyle and just try to land spare hits on Joker while the Arsene is out like that right there, that back air is like Wolf style, by the way. And yeah, Indy set up really nicely, and Yousoro expended too much to get around those fireballs, so disadvantage coming into this next stock as Indy Gray just continues to pour it on.
Such a good F tilt. And this advantage state has been insane. Finally getting him to back off with that Tetrakarn.
And that was a really risky one, too, though, because if Indy Gray had waited, that would be a dead Joker.
Yep. Just let the F smash rip, and that boy is gone.
And Indy Gray's been doing a couple of those, too. Yes, he does get that neutral on the ledge. Nice tech, but another counter from Yousoro. He says, keep it off stage.
Oh, my goodness. Very good answer. Just a lot of off-stage shenanigans there. In a bit of a deficit here, and he has almost no Arsene meter, so if Indy can take this stock before he gets it again, he'll just put himself in prime position for that last stock.
Preventing the second Arsene is arguably more important than how well you're taking the stocks and how well you're playing the neutral. That is like kind of the #1 focus. Is I got to take the stock early, kind of like preventing a Terry from. That's so strong. I was gonna say it's like preventing Terry from getting a go mode, but Indy was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh! And that works. That does not get that does not get stopped by the Rebel Scar, because that second part of that move is a hit grab.
Okay.
I know this because it stops Incineroar's revenge beforehand.
Oh
my gosh.
Indy, you madman. Okay, getting the tag.
And I'm okay with what Indy Gray did right there, because he gets the extra damage, and Yousoro elected to go high on stage. That worked out perfectly for Indy. And right now, he's going for a lot of these F smashes, which I don't think work too well against a Joker. Whereas
he's dead.
Oh
he's
my
absolutely
gosh.
dead.
Yeah. It's crazy to see how well Indy won those 2 games, because he killed the Joker mostly off stage.
Exactly.
And Yousoro is normally like he's fine with making the recoveries. He knows how to use Joker, but Indy Gray had a read on a ton of those recoveries.